Hello everybody, this is Susie. I wanted to share with you guys another project I made. I made my second altered canvas, and I made this one Valentine themed using a couple of the resin pieces that I made. So let me know what you guys think. So this is my second canvas I made, and I used whatever I had on hand. I don't have those spray mists that everybody else has, and I just don't have a lot of the stuff. The only thing I do have is resin. Well, actually, I'm out of resin also. But the only thing I do have is like stuff to make charms, really. But what I did is I painted the canvas with gesso, and since I don't have the spray mists and stuff, I used some of the Martha Stewart acrylic paint. I used 3 different shades of pink. The first one that I put over the gesso was the pearl pink, and I just painted it all with that color. And then I used the shade darker, darker than the pearl pink, and I started just dabbing it everywhere. And then I used the shade darker than that, and I just started dabbing that also everywhere. And then I used some of the Illumilite resin dye, the brown dye, and I added a little bit of water and used a sponge and just started dabbing it, in a couple of these areas and stuff like that, just to make the colors pop out a little bit. And then Illumilite also has these little powders that you use on the molds, and you pour your resin over it. And I used the gold dust one, the gold color, and I just put a little bit of the gold dust in a lot of the areas also. So this is one of my main pieces, because I have 2. This one over here, and then this one. And this one is from, I used my Prima Doll mold that I made, and I made it out of resin, and I did the colors sort of like a hot pink, reddish sort of, I don't know. And then this piece right here is made out of resin also. Actually, I made a doiling. I just cut it in pieces, but it is made out of resin. And then I made this little resin key, and I added that on there. And then this little piece that you see right here, this piece right here, and the little piece under here is also made out of resin, and I just glued that on. And then I made a couple of butterflies. I made this one right here, and then this one right here, and I just gessoed them. I made them black, and I gessoed them and just added some copper and gold dust from the Illumilite, and I added that on there, and it made the butterfly look really pretty. And then I added this little bling, this little heart bling in the center. And then this right here is also a resin doily that I made, and I just cut it in half, and I put that piece there, and then I put the other piece over here on this side. I also put this little heart right here. I made this out of what's that called? Air dry porcelain clay. I made this piece out of that, and then I made this little piece right here, and then this little piece out of air dry porcelain. And I got the recipe on YouTube, and then I put these are like little rhinestone blings, just like this one, but only I gessoed them and just painted over that. And then I made this little swirl resin piece also, and it came out really hot pink, so I just put a little bit of gesso on it and to tone the color down, and it came out pretty good. And then this one right here, I made my own mold. I shaped the piece out of clay, and then I made the mold I made a mold, and then I made this piece right here. But I used the air dry porcelain to make this, and I thought it came out really nice. And then I made this really pretty pot or plant, flower pot, and it was like this. It came out like this, but then I painted it. I did a couple of them, different colors and stuff. I was actually going to use this one, but I didn't know which one to put, but I did this one instead. And I just added the 3 tones of pink that I had, and then I put a little bit of the gold dust on it, just to give it a little extra color on there. And then I made this little cute resin piece out of those, the Mod Podge molds, or Mod Melts. I forgot what they're called. And then this is a handmade flower made by Bridget from Bees Altered Designs. I won her 400 subby giveaway that she had, I think about 2 months ago. And she sent me these. She sent me this, and then a couple of these flowers, like this one right here, this one, Well, a couple of these flowers she gifted to me, and I put those on here, and I love how those came out. This was my first time actually making like a little bouquet. I didn't really know how to do that, how to layer them and stuff like that, but I learned watching videos on YouTube. So this is my altered canvas, and I think I'm getting better at this because my other canvas that I made, it took me like 5 days to a week to do it, and this one just took a day. And I was inspired by I think her name is either Gabrielle or Gabriella Pollacco. I'm not sure if I said it right, but I'll put her link below. She does these like awesome mixed media projects, canvases, and stuff like that. And I was just inspired by her videos, and I was like to watch her videos, and I got inspired to do this. So I hope you guys like it. I like it, but I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you guys think. And thank you guys all for watching, and have a good night, and God bless you guys. Bye-bye.